Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 4 mathematics class. In this class, we'll talk about the expanded form of large numbers. See this number given here, it is 2,74,506. Let's see the place value of each digit in this number. 6 is in the place of ones, so 6 has a place value of 6 ones, which is equal to 6. 0 is in tens place, it has a place value of 0 tens or 0. 5 is in hundreds place, it has a place value of 5 hundreds or 500. 4 is in thousands place, it has the place value of 4 thousands or 4000. 7 is in 10,000s place, so the place value of 7 is 7 10,000s or 70,000. 2 is in lakhs place, it has the place value of 2 lakhs or 2 lakh. So we can write this number as 2,74,506 equals 2 lakh plus 70,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 plus 0 plus 6, which is the sum of the place value of each digit in this number. So when a number is written as the sum of the place values of the digits in it, it's called the expanded form of the number. So in this case, this is the expanded form of this number. When a number is written using its digits, it's called the short form of the expanded form. If you are given a set of place values and you are asked to write the short form of it, you just have to write all the place values vertically, add them all together, and the resulting answer will be the short form of the given expanded form. Let's see that with an example. You are given the place values. To find the short form, just arrange all the place values vertically and add them column wise, and the resulting number is the short form of the given expanded form. You have already learned about successor and predecessor in your lower classes. So successor is the number that comes right after a given number. For example, if you are given 5, the successor of 5 will be it plus 1, which is 6. Here there is one number 67,583. The successor will be 67,583 plus 1, which is equal to 67,584. If that is the successor, the number that comes before a given number is called the predecessor of a given number. The word pre means before, so it's easy to remember. So in this case, you are given the number 51,840. The predecessor of this number is that minus 1, which is equal to 51,839. We'll do one activity now. Please open your textbook, turn to page number 4. There is a heading given there, try this. A number is given there and the place value chart is given there. You have to write the number in the place value chart and also write its expanded form. You can pause the video, finish the work and come back. So I hope you have finished that activity. Now let's see that question once again. Write 7,15,013 in the place value table and also write its expanded form. So I hope you have written the digits in its respective places. Let's see the expanded form. The expanded form is 7 lakh plus 10,000 plus 5,000 plus 0 plus 10 plus 3. I hope that was correct. Now let's do one more activity. There is another heading given there under the name try this. You have to write in short form, then place the numbers in the place value table. You are given a few expanded forms there and the place value chart is given alongside. How do you write the short form of a given expanded form? Just add up all the place values vertically and the resulting answer is the short form. So you can do that, finish that and please come back. So I hope you have finished that one. So now let's see the answers. The first one, the answer is 4,20,513. The second one is 6,04,537 and the third one is 8,03,910. I hope all the answers are correct. Now let's do a few questions from exercise 1.1. Please take page number 6 in your textbook. Question number 4. Write in short form one has been done for you. A few questions are given there. The first one is given as an example. Please do the rest of the questions and come back. So I hope you have finished that one. Let's check the answers now. The first one is already given there. Question B, the answer is 65,281. For C, the answer is 5,01,063. D, the answer is 76,508. And for E, the answer is 1,20,005. Now let's see question number 5. What is the place value of 5 in each of the following numbers? One has been done for you. A few numbers are given there and the place of digit 5 is changed in each case. You have to find the place value of 5 in each case and write it there. The first one, 8,750. 5 is in tens place. So here the place value of 5 is 5 tenths or 50. So in all the other cases, please finish the answers and come back. So I hope you have finished all the answers. Now let's check the answers. So question B, 9,560. Here 5 is in hundreds place. So the place value is 5 hundredths or 500. Question C, 5 is in thousands place. So the place value is 5 thousandths or 5,000. Question D, 5 is in 10,000s place. So the place value is 5 10,000s or 50,000. Question E, 5 is in lakhs place. So the place value is 5 lakhs or 5 lakh. Question F, 5 is in ones place. So the place value is 5 ones or 5. Now let's do question number 6. Write the place value of 4 in each of the following numbers. One has been done for you. Here you have to write down the place value of the digit 4 in each case. So in the first case, 4 is in thousands place. So the place value is 4 thousands or 4,000. Please finish the rest of the questions and come back. So I hope that was easy. Now let's see the answers. Question B, 4 is in 10,000s place. So the answer is 4 10,000s or 40,000. Question C, 4 is in ones place. So the place value is 4 or 4 ones. Question D, it's 4 lakh or 4 lakhs. Question E, the place value of 4 is 400 or 4 hundredths. Question F, 4 is in tens place. So the place value is 40 or 4 tenths. Now let's move on to question number 7. Write a number that has, the first one is 4 hundredths, 5 tenths, 1 10,000, 4 ones and 6,000. You can note down the place value in each case just above the words so that it will be easier for you to add all the place values and write the short form there. Please do the question and come back. Hope you have finished writing that one. So now let's see the answers. For question A, the answer is 16,454. Question B, the answer is 1,53,206. And for question C, the answer is 5,33,847. Now let's move on to question number 8. The first question is count in tens and fill in the blanks. The first two numbers are given there. You have to add 10 to the previous number to get the next number. So see that only the digit in the tens place is changing because we are adding in tens. So please finish the 4 questions and come back. So I hope you have finished that one. Let's see the answers now. So question A, the first number is 45,620, then 45,630, then 45,640, 45,650, 45,660 and 45,670. For B, you are adding in hundreds. So note that the digit in the hundreds place is changing in each number. So it's 43,100, 43,200, 43,300, 43,400, 43,500 and 43,600. In question C, you are adding in thousands. So the digit in the thousands place is changing. So it's 71,260, 72,260, 73,260, 74,260, 75,260 and 76,260. In question D, you are adding in 10,000s. Only the digit in the 10,000s place is changing. All the other digits are remaining the same. So let's see the answers. 15,290, 25,290, 35,290, 45,290, 55,290 and 65,290. So the ninth question is about putting commas in between to separate the periods. Put the missing commas and write in words. Remember, when we are grouping the places to separate the periods, always start counting from right to left. So you start from the ones place and move towards the left. So please do the question, insert commas in between, write the number in words in your notebook and come back. In question A, the comma is between the digit 7 and 8. Here 5 is in ones place, 9 tens and 8 is in hundreds place, 7 is in thousands place. Let's separate the ones and the thousands period. So the comma should be between 7 and 8. So in words it will be 7,895. In question B, how do you read that number? It is 34,952. So the comma will be between the digits 4 and 9 to separate the ones period and thousands period. In question C, how do you say that number in words? It's 14,236. Here the comma is between the digits 4 and 2. In question D, you read that number as 1,48,325. So you have a comma in between 1 and the digit 4 to separate the thousands period and the lakh period. And there is a comma between the digits 8 and 3 to separate the thousands period and the ones period. In question E, that number in words will be 4,41,212. There is a comma between the digits, the first two fours. You can see 1 4 in the lakhs place and you can see 1 4 in the 10,000s place. So there is a comma in between these two fours to separate the lakhs period and the thousands period. After the digit 4, there is the digit 1 and 2. So there is a comma in between that 1 and 2 to separate the thousands period and ones period. So I hope all these answers were correct. So today we talked about expanded form of a given number, the successor and predecessor of a number. So I hope the concepts were clear to you. So as an activity for the day, all of you take exercise 1.2. The questions 3 and 4 are about successor and predecessor. You can note down the questions in your notebook. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Until then, bye.